Yo, what is going on, guys? Any concern with Westbrook and Paul being tired? Not, at least not for Westbrook. With Paul George, it's enough for me to sway my preference over to LeBron over Paul George. But I think both are great plays. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Rhythm Beast? You mentioned a third lock pending cat news. Who are you leaning? Yeah, that news still isn't out yet. But there's some guys I really like tonight. I think Wade is a great play. I think Diallo, great plays. PG and Diallo or LeBron and O'Quinn. I mean, that's close. I think I'm gonna lean PG and Diallo. It's close though. What's up, David? Favorite DK GBP play? Um, I like Aiton and Capella a good bit tonight. Do you like Bridges? I'm not on Bridges tonight. What up, man? Two studs tonight or a different route? Yeah, I like the two studs tonight. I think you can play like Westbrook and LeBron, or you could play one stud and then pay down for a guy like Trae Young and have a bit more balanced lineup, and you don't have as many values. But I think a lot of the values are really, really good tonight. You have a dope B-Day party, man. I mean, Addy, Christian, and I all did something that, the night before, or the night I did turn 23, so kind of just hung out with the family and then watched some Netflix. Went to bed early actually, so pretty. I don't know. It's what I wanted to do, so I guess it was a good birthday. Cousins or Randall? I'm gonna take. It's close, man. I'm gonna take Randall there slightly, just because I think Randall will. I don't think he's going to play 36, 38 minutes. I think he plays 30 minutes, about the same as Cousins, but the matchup is slightly better. And his usage is going to be through the roof without Anthony Davis on the court. Mirotic obviously gone. And then Drew Holiday is limited. We saw two of his last three games, he's played 24 minutes. So his minutes really aren't going to be that high. So I like Julius Randle a good bit tonight. Why Braun over PG? I mean, as long as he's starting at point guard, I'm gonna love Braun every night. The fact that they have to win so many games to make the playoffs, LeBron's not gonna let that happen. Let them miss the playoffs. So, um, I just think Braun takes over, and the matchup is great. Anyways, against New Orleans, pace up game. Aiton, Wade, or Bog and Cousins. I'm gonna take Aiton and Wade. 7,200 GBP utility. Probably go Aiton there. Randall, T, or Young and Okafor. I'm gonna take Young and Okafor. I like Okafor quite a bit tonight. And his price on FanDuel is hilarious. Wade or Bog. I like Wade more. It's very close. I think Bazemore, Wade, and Bogdanovich are just like super, super close. I mean, if you played all three of them, I wouldn't blame you. I think they're all great plays. Elver Payton's right there too. Two favorite players other than Baze and Sabonis. I don't know. It's really a toss-up. I'd really like to. I've been condensing the cheat sheets to players I really, really like. I like Diallo a good bit. I like Westbrook. Just given how the slate has broken down and what values there are. But, yeah. How do you rank the studs? I think I rank them Westbrook, LeBron, then Paul George. But Paul George, I mean, they're pretty interchangeable, all three of them. And then Giannis, I think, fourth, just because given his price. Bogdanovich or Bazemore? I'm going to take Bazemore there. Okafor over Randall today? Yeah, I'll take the savings on Okafor over Randall. Any love for Booker? Yeah, I think he's a good play. Especially on FanDuel, he's only 8,200. I think he's a great play over there. DraftKings, where is he? He's 8,300. So, I mean, pays up game against Atlanta. I love this game a lot. If you want to get some studs in and then be over the or if you want to be contrarian, you can attack this game. Surprisingly, this is a contrarian game just because of the value in studs and how lineup construction is going to be for most people. If you go with the mid-range guys like Booker, Ayton, Trae Young, John Collins, you can be super contrarian. And Kelly Oubre, I love Kelly Oubre today. you'd be super contrarian and put yourself in a good spot just because the way everything breaks down, everyone's going to be going value plays and then the studs. So if you want to be contrarian, take something down tonight. I think going the Atlanta and Phoenix game stack is a good route. Still waiting on Cat News? Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like he's not going to play, but I could be wrong. He will play starters minutes. Yeah, Wade's an amazing play. Wade, I love Wade tonight. Love Dwayne Wade. Who do you think will be more owned, PG or Braun? Close. I don't know. Just because recency bias, Paul George has been doing so well, but he just played double overtime yesterday, was way over his minutes limit. So people might not play him because of that, which it's reasonable. It makes sense, but the matchup is just so good. And I don't think him playing a couple extra minutes is going to affect him that much. I mean, maybe you can take his projection down a point, maybe. I mean, if that's what sways your decision. But I love Paul George and I love LeBron tonight. Liked Diallo. Yeah, loved Diallo. Paul George or LeBron. I like LeBron slightly more. Trae Young, LeBron, or Kemba and Durant. I'm going to take Trae Young and LeBron. Love Trae Young a lot tonight. 5,700 in the utility. I'm going to take, if you already have Sabonis, assuming, because it would be Sabonis, but if not, it'd be Jahlil Okafor. I have 4,800 in utility. Do you use Wade, Bazemore, or Bog? Damn, you can only play one. If it's one, it's going to be Bazemore, but then Wade is really close behind, and then Bog is really close behind that. Trae and Taj or Oubre and Okafor? Probably Trae and Taj, assuming Cat's out. But if we don't get that Cat news, I would go Oubre and Okafor. Kemba or Booker GPP? I'm going to take Kemba there. I love Kemba tonight. Any CP3 love? I mean, he's still too cheap for what he is. Damn, still no news on Cat. But Chris Paul's still too cheap at 7.6K. And on draft or FanDuel, he's 8K. I think he's too cheap. Bogdan, Okafor, or Diallo and Aiden. DK Cash. I'm going to take Diallo and Aiden. No. I'm going to take Bogdan, Okafor. Sorry, Derek. Wade and Aiden or Okafor and Oubre? I'll take Wade and Aiden there. How do you feel CP3 Wade Bays? Braun, O'Quinn, or PG and Diallo? I'll take PG and Diallo. I do like Braun slightly more than PG, but I like Diallo a little bit more than O'Quinn. Like Collison tonight, I mean, he's an all right play. He's fine. I don't think he bears that much upside, but in cash games, I think he's fine. Locks plus Wade, Bogdan, O'Quinn, Westbrook, LeBron, and Okafor. As of now, who would your third lock be? Probably Dwayne Wade. PG or Braun straight up. I'll take Braun. Really close. Yeah, take his Old Spice kid, man. Gibson or Diallo. It just really depends. I mean, I would probably even if Cat is out. Well, obviously, I don't really want to play Gibson that much if Cat's in. But if Cat is out, I think I still might rather have Diallo point per dollar. I don't know. Actually, It's close. It's really close point per dollar is what I'm trying to say. It depends on where your roster's at because point per dollar, they're about the same. I project Gibson slightly more than Diallo, but he's also a couple hundred more. So Diallo and O'Quinn both stay for cash. Yeah, I think they're fine. They're going to be very, very popular, 3K and 3.1K. Luckily, you can play Diallo at power forward, which saves you your utility spot. So, yeah, I like both of them. I think they're both fine for cash. Paul Hield or Westbrook and O'Quinn? I'm going to take Westbrook and O'Quinn. Thoughts on Wiggins? Yeah, I mean, if Cat is out, I think he's a great play. It was really weird yesterday when Wiggins played the entire first quarter and then just didn't play the rest of the first half, which was just ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, I know the second unit was playing very well, but for him to not even come in was otherworldly. 5.4K utility. Let me look. Probably take a chance on Kenrich Williams there. I mean, they're down a lot of guys, especially in at the 3 spot. So I think he plays 30, 32 minutes tonight. Could be a solid play at 5.4K. Thoughts on Horford? I don't mind Horford. I just way rather pay down for guys like Sabonis and the cheaper guys tonight, like Diallo, Quinn. Trae Young and KD are Collison and PG and DK Cash. Probably take PG and Collison. Taja, Quinn, or Diallo. I like ranking those guys is just like impossible. I think Diallo is one of the better players, point per dollar. Then O'Quinn, then Taj. It's close. You like Quinn or Diallo today? I mean, I like Diallo a bit more than O'Quinn. Rank Cousins, Fox, Ayton, DK Cash. Yeah, so I'd probably rank him Ayton, Cousins, Fox. Is Josh Jackson good for Cash? Yeah, I like the Suns players. I like Oubre more, if that helps. But yeah, I think Josh Jackson's fine for Cash. Thoughts on CP3? I mean, yeah, he's too cheap. But if you look back in the history of these Golden State and Houston games over the past couple of years, especially back in the playoffs, they play super, super slow, which doesn't bode well for fantasy points. So a little skeptical on CP3. I'd rather play Trae Young at about the same price. Do you think Towns plays? I think Towns is more on the doubtful side. They usually don't take concussions very lightly. And if he missed yesterday because he was in concussion protocol, I doubt he would play today. Wade is safe for Cash. I mean, yeah, I think he's fine. I'd rather play Wade there or the other guys listed, but I think Waiters is a really good GPP play. Still no news. 6.8K utility. Let me look. I think it's Clint Capella there. He's 6.8K. Young. Stack with Westbrook and Paul George better than a stack with Westbrook and Braun. I think cash games is fine to go Westbrook and Braun. It's a bit safer. In GPP, I mean, they both can go off. You've seen it all year. I think I would rather go Westbrook and Braun. Or you could play Paul George and Braun and then play a different point guard. You don't have to play. Westbrook doesn't have to be your top stud tonight. You could play Paul George and LeBron and save money. Any concern about OKC minutes coming off back-to-back? Nah, not really. I doubt that they limit them at all. I mean, mainly because the game was at home yesterday. They're at home again, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. 4.5K forward. Let me look. I'll probably take Nick Batum there. I think he's pretty solid. And if you don't like Batum, I go Taurean Prince. Might have been asked, but if you have the cash to get from Bays to Bog, is that the move in cash? No, I think I like Bays more, but you could go there. I think you're really splitting hairs with these guys with Bazemore, Bogdanovich, and Wade. I mean, they're all about the same. I'm reading your question right now, Conrad. You're 3-3. I'll go with the first one, LeBron, Kyle Quinn, and Ayton. Ayton or Boogie. I slightly like Ayton more. Pair Westbrook with LeBron and George. I'd probably go with LeBron there, but you could play Paul George and LeBron. If Towns doesn't play, who would you want, Bogdanovich or Gibson, point per dollar? Probably Gibson. What do you think of Ayton Wade today? I mean, I love Wade today, and I think Ayton's a great GPP play. Teague Randall or Trae and Portis GPP? I'll take Teague and Randall in GPP. Cousins only 7.1K. Yeah, he's solid play. Ayton or Oubre? I take the savings on Oubre. You like Kenrich Williams? Yeah, I think he's good at 5.4K. I love that Bogdan starts. I don't love that he starts, but I like that he's not on the court with Bagley. That's a positive, and then it solidifies his minutes a bit more. So yeah, I mean, I guess him starting is a net positive. Can you explain Bays as a lock over Bog or Wade? Yeah, so it's pretty much just minutes because Bogdanovich and Wade are going to play at most 30 minutes. I guess Bogdanovich does have upside of playing 32 minutes, I guess. But I know Bazemore in a good defensive matchup against the Phoenix Suns at home, the fastest paced game on the slate, or the second fastest next to the Kings and Thunders game. I know he's going to play 34, 35, 36 minutes. So that's what gives me the slightest edge of Bazemore over Bogdanovich and Wade. Although Bazemore and Bogdanovich average about the same fantasy points per minute, and then Wade averages like 1.13 fantasy points per minute, which is more than Bazemore. So that's why I have him ranked Bazemore, Wade, than Bogdanovich. Mostly a minutes thing for Bazemore, though. Booker, yeah, I think Booker's a solid play. 8.3K. Good track history against them as well. Trae Young, Randall, and Oubre, or Westbrook, Bogdan, and Williams. That's close. I'm going to take Westbrook, Bogdan, and Williams. Do you like Ayton over Capella? Yeah, a little bit. Ayton always scares me, just making sure you're really high on him tonight. I mean, I like him a good bit. I think he's a solid play. I'm not like super, super high on him like I am with these value guys, but I do like him. I like Okafor more point per dollar than Ayton. I will say that, if that helps you. No love for John Collins tonight. He went off for 60 DK points last time against the Suns. Yeah, I mean, it's just really weird. John Collins, I mean, his minutes have been there. He's been out of foul trouble. The rebounding rate's coming down, though, and the usage rate is there. I mean, he should start positively regressing sometime soon, you would think. So I think more in GPP. I would like to take a chance on him with his price decreasing. But not really on it in cash games. I wish we got the Harden news. I mean, if he was out, Chris Paul would be a slam dunk play, but the game would likely be a blowout. So I don't know if it would necessarily be a slam dunk play, like I just said, but would be a solid play. Top studs tonight. I mean, it's Westbrook, LeBron, and Paul George in that order for me personally. But if you want to save some money and play Paul George and LeBron and then fade Westbrook, I think that's totally fine. No love for Kings other than Bogdan and Sheet. Yeah, I mean, they're completely healthy. So all the other ones are just priced up, and I don't really want to touch them. I mean, maybe Bagley. I think he's 6.1K. I think he's worth a look. But more of a DPP play because his minutes are pretty sporadic. Outside of last game where I believe he got he got 34 minutes, and then a couple games ago he got 32 minutes. I mean, Bagley is a good GPP play, very good GPP play at 6.1K. Hey, appreciate it, Daryl. Kemba or Young GPP? Probably Kemba because I think Young will be rather he'd be pretty high owned. I think Kemba, his ownership will be pretty low. Ayton O'Quinn or Taj and Oubre. I take Taj and Oubre, assuming Cat's out. Still want that high, yeah. Ayton over Cousins. Always scared to play Ayton. I mean, yeah, you could play Cousins. I don't feel very strongly between the two. I just love the matchup for Ayton. Oh, what do you think of Elfrid? I mean, if he can play 28, 30 minutes with Anthony Davis off the court and Drew Holiday being limited to 24, 25 minutes, I think it bodes really, really well for Elfrid paying that 4.7K. And even on FanDuel where he's only 5.1K, I think he's a great play. Don't like him nearly as much as Wade, Bazemore, and Bogdanovich, but I think Elfrid's a great play, and I think he's really good for GPP. Harden unlikely to play. Where'd you see that? Because I don't think Chris Paul would be a must play, but he would be a lot better play, and I think I might prefer him over Trae Young. Vibe seems to be that Harden will not play tonight, but second team bus has not arrived at Oracle, and Harden can be tough to make sit out. I mean, it puts me off of. I wasn't even on the Warriors in the first place, but fear of blowout kind of scares me. Would be a little bit off of Capella. Capella is pretty reliant on having Harden out there to dish him dimes. So I would just be a slight bump to Chris Paul. If Cat gets ruled out, would a good pivot be going to Taj and LeBron from Bog and PG? Yes. Yes. Sorry, O'Quinn, Ayton, or Bog and Kenrich Williams? I'll take O'Quinn and Ayton. Horford. I mean, I don't mind Horford, but I'd rather pay down for the centers tonight. Centers and power forward. Because I like Okafor and Domantas Sabonis more than Horford point per dollar. You like CP3 and Gordon with Harden unlikely to play. Yeah, I mean, they're not too bad of plays. I still prefer the other guys in that price range more than Eric Gordon. But, I mean, he's definitely viable. Randall or Collins GPP? I'll take Randall and GPP. Just hopefully he gets that 32, 34 minutes. I'm not expecting it. I expect more 28 to 30 minutes, but with Anthony Davis off and Mirotic obviously gone and then Drew Holiday limited, he could just absolutely destroy them. I mean, no one can really check him. Magruder is starting. Is he worth a try? Nah, I'm not playing Rodney Magruder. At 5.4K utility, you said Williams. Do you think Zeller is a safer, better play for cash? I mean, Zeller is safer, I guess. I think there's a way less likely a chance that he totally screws you over. But I think Kenrich plays good minutes tonight. But I do like Zeller. Yeah, I've been on the Zeller train ever since he's been back. So you like Paul and Cash over Trae at this point? Yeah, I think I do. In I don't know. It's close. Especially if you're talking about on FanDuel where you won't be able to change your lineup. I think I would rather just stick with Trae over there because I think Trae is a really, really good play. I'd probably like how close does this game stay if I'm trying to look at what the Vegas odds are right now. I think Diallo gets a lot more minutes than O'Quinn. So I bet O'Quinn gets 18 to 22, and I bet Diallo gets 26, 28, somewhere around there. So Warriors are still only 9-point favorites. And so I think that means that they think Harden's going to play. Because if Harden was out, he's definitely worth more than just that 1 point. And that point has been there all day. Bay's safer than Elephant Box for cash. Yeah, I think Bay's is better. Ayton over Cousins. Yeah, it's close. I mean, I slightly prefer Ayton. Yeah, I like that, Dylan. Jonas Valanciunas starting worth a shot GPP. Yeah, I think he's worth a shot in GPP. I hate that his price is up there. But, I mean, they say he's limited, but when he plays, he really only plays 18, 20 minutes anyways. So I'm assuming that's where he's going to be playing. And if he gets those minutes, especially with Jaren Jackson now, it opens up a couple more minutes in the front court. I think he's worth a GPP shot. Cousins, I don't mind Cousins. I think Cousins is a fine play. You like Wade or Elfrid better? I like Wade more. FT line still okay. Looks fire. Yeah, I love the FanDuel lineup. Young Wade over Bogdanovich. Yeah, I like Wade more than Bogdanovich. $7,300 utility GPP. And GPP, I'd probably go with Cousins there. In GPP. I like Aiden more than Cousins, though, in cash. Are we going to be playing the 3:30 games or the 5 o'clock games tomorrow? Yeah, I looked at the schedule. It's a real big mess. Deciding. Well, I guess I'll ask. I mean, we still got 52 people in here. What would you guys rather play tomorrow? I don't know how FanDuel and DraftKings are setting it up. Would you rather play the 3-game slate that starts at, I believe, 3:30, or the 2-game slate that starts at 5? Just let me know. You don't answer full line questions anymore, just so I don't send them anymore. If that's the case, yeah, DraftKings is watching. They're watching us. Can't be doing that. I can't talk about full lineups. Both. I mean, I'll make a cheat sheet with all 3, so you can make it without or throughout. If you play both, you could play both with the cheat sheet. Freaking moles, dude! Someone's snitching. All right, 3:30 it is. I'll make a cheat sheet and stuff for the 3:31. All right, guys. Any last second questions? We got a couple of minutes. Favorite Suns? I mean, there's 3 I really, really like. I like Booker, Ayton, Oubre. Like all 3 of those guys quite a bit. Gonna take down this 100K tonight. Man, I hope you do, man. Yeah, guys. Turn up tonight, Saturday. All right, guys. Best of luck tonight. Gonna be in the Slack chat chilling with you guys. As always, peace.